So this is the third phase of the project. The third phase is to basically get the scheduler running based on the filters, running the reports. Reports data set is stored inside the database, which an email then sent to the user, which the user can click, which will then redirect them to the Kendo UI grid and display the information. So this is how it currently works. The user over here selects the filter. The report is then generated for the Kendo UI grid. For example, customer by date. Here they select with regards to the filter, which you know about. Once they select the filter, then the data comes here inside the grid. So that's it in simple terms. So what happens here is actual scheduled tasks over here in the reports API, sorry, schedule controller. The scheduler will run all reports. This then goes off to run all reports. I've already put around here, use notes exceptions, and if it fails, it reports the error log and returns back there's been an internal server error. Otherwise, it just returns back OK. So this here, if we go into it, this run all jobs basically gets a list of current active scheduled report list. So you've already provided that information with regards to all the reports that need to run. Here it does a parallel for each, so it's going to run all the jobs as quickly as possible with whatever processing power the server's got. It's going to run the report and the actual report name. So if you look here, this is the reports, running the report. So at the minute it's just producing random data and it's storing inside the database. So the main part is here. What this is do is to go around all the reports or whatever report's been given, look at the filter based on the filter that's been provided in. This is the filter that's been provided in. Where are we? Filter provided in. Run the report. And the report runs a SQL against the database, returns back and stores the information as a data set inside the database. After that point, an email is then fired off to the end user, which is here. The end user then gets a link, which then will take them back into the web API, which will then redirect them to a page where the Kendo UI grid is. So that should look something like this. It will say like customers by date, or whichever report name it is. Of course, there won't be a filter. What will be here instead is it will display the date and time when the report was run, then display all the information, the data set directly into the Kendo grid with all the functionality that you currently have. So if you look on here, this is in more detail of what's happening. So the scheduler runs a task API which generates a task list. Don't worry about this at the minute actually. Ignore this page because this is phase 4 of the actual project. So hopefully you've got to grips with regards to what's happening. It's mainly here where it basically needs to run the reports and store it inside the database, and an email gone out with a link to come back to a separate API, which we haven't got at the moment. So you need to create a web API in here, which then redirects you to a page on the website. The important thing is when it does redirect you to a page on the website, for example here, of course the URL is going to have all the information in that's required. That's one, they'll only be able to see their own reports, but when they log in, that should then redirect them to here just to display the information. Hope that makes sense. Okay then, thank you.